In today's video, I'm going to be house flipping and also providing you guys with this calm commentary so you guys can relax and have a nice sleep. With that being said, if you like these styles of videos, it'd be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button or let me know in the comments down below. Without further ado, this is House Flipper. Dispose of some trash. We'll go ahead and start cleaning this up. Time to check the mail on the laptop. Can't do the tablet right now. Okay, this is our laptop here. Close. Go ahead and open this up. Ex-boyfriend stole the radiator from my house. Okay, interesting. Looks like we have a job. Our first job. I'll take it. Congratulations, you unlocked a new tool. The mop. Switch to cleaning. And go ahead and clean the welcome mat off. And make sure we can dispose of all this trash real quick. We'll actually do the cleaning afterwards. There is blood on that table. Interesting. Go ahead and clean all these drinks up. I have not played a lot of this game, but your tablet, you can now view your tablet to buy items. Okay, cool. So I need to mount a radiator. So I'm going to need to buy a radiator. If I go to the store here. Radiator. Is it just a regular one? I want to say this is the one we need. You can buy and mount here. Simple. I'm going to put this part down. Screw that on. Screw this one on as well. Okay, really simple. Oh, this is for sure really dirty. I think I can pick this up. Maybe possibly put that back on your table. Actually, we'll leave that here. Doesn't want to go anywhere. There we go. Check the backyard. Do we got anything in the backyard? Looks like we're all good over here. Open this up. Just need to clean the dirt, it looks like. Dispose of the trash in here. There we go. Now our next part is to change over to our mop and give this house a nice scrubbing. I'll allow them to rearrange their furniture themselves. Get down deep into the sink. Open it up. Do we have anything hidden in here? Oh, looks like your drawers need to be fixed. They're not really closing all the way. I think that's fully clean. What happened here? Is there a murder? New skill. Okay, perfect. We will try. We have a cleaning skill. Some dirt will be on the mini-map. Good mop. Longer range. I think I'm gonna go with the faster cleaning. There we go. Almost fully clean. Just open the window up in here. Why not? Perfect. We complete the job. Task. Bathroom first floor. Complete the job. Complete. That was our first job complete. Our first little bit of money. Not bad. We might want to invest in actually cleaning up our own home, since it does look very messy in here. Wouldn't really be that good of me to be a professional cleaner and my home looks completely wrecked. Go ahead and fix that up. Okay. I think it's better open. With how bad the door is, I think it looked better open. Let me rotate this. There we go. Now, for some reason, okay, it's just our door's just an old wooden door. That's okay. I had mopped everything down here. We definitely are gonna need some new cabinets before too long. Everything in here looks pretty disgusting. I won't lie to you. But we will get that fixed in no time. So, can we open the door up here? Doesn't look like it. Clean up this corner. Make sure we're nice and clean here. We don't want to look. I mean, we have all the tools for tearing down a place. It looks like. Let's go to our laptop. 3:30 p.m. Cleaning the garage. Sure. Wait, radiators. Okay, so they want radiators installed, and we want to clean the garage. We'll go with the cleaning the garage. But like the cleaning of the garage shouldn't be too terribly hard. Alright, got a pretty nice car. We can hold to pick up a car. Okay. Good thing the garage door works. Okay, yeah, we definitely got a messy garage here. Dispose your old wooden crates. Why not? Your trash. We'll go ahead and get that out of the way. Your tools, you definitely want to keep those. Go ahead and get rid of all these. Old tires. I definitely don't want that. I think the pattern we have going here where we strictly focus on disposing of everything first before we actually get into the deep cleaning would be definitely probably what we want to do. I don't know. Okay, so I can't get the tire tracks out. I was going to say, I don't know if I can get the tire tracks out, but looks like we can. Just going to be some pretty deep cleaning here. Remove trash, perks. We'll upgrade the mop this time. There we go. A little bit better mop. A little bit more range to it. Pretty simple job, I'd say. I feel like this job in real life could be really, I would say really annoying. Some things you could probably run into are ridiculous messes, and it's not as simple as, like, you know, this obviously depicts it to be, but I also feel like you can also make a good amount of money doing this. It's a very legitimate way of making money. I need to remove some more trash. I think, is it just these tires here? Okay, I need to clean the window. A clean window. I was just saying, I don't think that's a really effective way of cleaning the window there. And why does it feel like I'm sectioning the window? I don't know. I don't know if this is a good pattern. I kind of just did a square there. Hopefully that's good. We completed the job. Really simple. We're getting paid. Looks like we have another one in the bottom left here. Then it also needs their house. You own photos and images. You have noticed you have a gallery in your tablet, and you can choose between images from your hard disk and use them as a poster or a picture to hang on the wall. Okay, so we can actually go here. Don't really need to sleep right now. We got negotiation. Oh, option to negotiate the price. We'll take the extra payment. Make that really simple. go ahead and install some radiators. Should be a simple job. I feel like this is a pretty relaxing game for people that want to just kind of kill time. More of the satisfaction you get from doing this. Open the house up. Looks like we need a radiator here. Put this together. Fasten it down with the nuts, just like that. And we repeat. Very simple radiator job. We'll let over our handyman. We're gonna do. We'll do faster mounting. We have a flashlight. It's good to know, just in case we need to see. Okay, so we got a radiator there. We have a giant radiator there. There's got to be another radiator to mount in here. Okay. Go ahead and buy this. Minus $44. Now, if you can find radiators for this price, I don't know if... I think this is a really good deal. Especially nowadays. This is a very cheap job. I'm making someone a lot of money by doing this. So, it wants me to... The towel radiator. So they're fancy. They want the towel radiator as well. Towel radiator. Is it just the same as a radiator? No, okay. There we go. This one is expensive. Why am I not allowed to put this here though? Okay, they already got the plumbing system actually. They actually just need... There, they just need a mountable radiator. Okay. We can mount that up. Screw this down. Put the cap on. Screw this one down. Put the cap on again. Screw this one down. This game really depicts it as a very simple job. Although I know this is far from simple. I'm basically the handyman of all. So, I never supposed to be flipping houses. It looks like I'm just doing side jobs as of right now. Let's look for a sink. Bathroom sink. What color do we want? I say we just stick with default sink. Buy a sink and mount it here. Is this not the right sink? It looks like it's probably not, even though it says mountable sink. Show all results. Maybe we need something like this. Okay, we definitely don't want to give them something ridiculously expensive, and this looks like it's not really going to fit that well in here. I think I wasn't really putting it in a good spot. Or I might be wrong. Keep on getting it to show the little buy and mount a sink here. I guess I do have to get a bigger sink. That's okay. So we'll look at the sinks. We'll try to get something that's something relatively small. Sink. What would fit pretty good in here? I think these ones look pretty good. Maybe something like this could fit here. Mountable devices. Okay. Don't need to buy nothing else. To be real with you, I don't even know if I bought the right thing. Oh, I need to unscrew it. That might very well be the thing that makes the sink work. Okay. Well, we have a sink that they don't need. They shouldn't have this. Can we sell this sink? Or do I have to give it to them now? We'll leave his sink in here. I think they'll be okay with that, right? I have an extra sink. I might just lose some money on this shop, but it's okay. Yeah, definitely lost some money on the shop. Make that flush. I didn't even think you could really see this. Okay, so it's the back end of the sink. Makes sense. So we mount it up right here. Mount it here as well. Install the handle. Tighten that down. Connect the tubes. Boom. Just like that. Now, if I knew how to start plastering, we'll just do mounting for now. It seems like all we've really done. I feel like there's something we can get later on for that. 894, we for sure made money on that, so it's okay. Might have lost a little bit, but I'm not going to complain about it. It's still 5:30. We still got plenty of time. Okay, so we can actually browse. We need a little bit more money before we can buy house and potentially sell it. 35. Base, we got cyberpunk. Oh, okay, so there's some crazy things you can actually do in here. Survival, there's a bunker. These people have bunkers, that's really cool. So for now, we just keep up with baby on the way. I'm sure we'll take care of your situation with your kid. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these series like this and try to help you kind of just get through. Some people have a hard time with things nowadays, and rightfully so, right? Need to clean here. Can switch. Okay, so we have the sell object now. 18. Looks like once we just start doing other jobs that consist of us doing things, and we should be able to use some of the other tools. Which is cool. Let's go ahead and give all this a nice clean up here. Since we already got this out, doesn't hurt. Now, whoever took care of this house was, let's go ahead and dispose. That's getting a little extra here. Too much. They did not do the best of jobs of having a very clean home, I'll tell you. Anything in the backyard? Doesn't look like it. Should be good here. Clean windows, make the bed. I'll go ahead and make the bed up for you. I'm really the jack of all trades right now, huh? Checking here. You mean to tell me this is potentially the kids' room and... Is that a different... Do I need to change that? Never mind, it looks good. This is the kids' room potentially, and it's all disgusting. Interesting. So I feel like our goal is just to stack up some more money, and I think we're really going to make some good money whenever we get into really buying and flipping a home. At least I assume, because I feel like it's a pretty good thing to do in real life. It's if you can kind of, if you know how to outsource your work, it could be pretty good. Or if you can do it yourself, kind of like what we're doing here, you could make literally a lot of money. Okay, so we got the vacuum cleaner now on the window. There we go, pretty quick. The vacuum cleaner on the window is crazy though. Clean the window seals, of course. It looks like... Okay, so we actually have to buy paint, pastel pink, okay. So we're actually furnishing this room too. Okay, so I like that. I like how they went out of their way to kind of put everything in one area, what we need. For the baby's cot, we'll put... Actually, let's not do this just yet. We want to actually paint first because... Load the paint up, boom. I feel like if we started just not painting right away, or if we started putting down objects, I should refill it. I might need another bucket then, that's what it looks like. This is coming along pretty good. So they want the whole room passed out being fair enough. I wonder how many buckets of paint it would actually take in real life to kind of fill a wall. Surely it's more than this. Now that we're on a job with painting, I think faster painting was don't waste paint on an already painted wall. I kind of like that. What is that? I don't want to waste any of the extra paint I have. That looks pretty effective, but I know we're painting the smaller portion of the wall here. We do need to paint the inside here. Okay. Each piece here has to be individually painted, which makes sense. I'm definitely gonna have to order another bucket of paint. Running pretty slim on this one. But I like the upgrade, not being able to waste extra paint. It's gonna be good. It's just more of a money-saving one rather than effectiveness or quickness to it. So I'd say we're doing a pretty fair job right now, though. Pretty fair. We are officially out of paint. We'll dispose of that. We'll buy another bucket. I knew I potentially should have bought an extra one. Or at least a bigger size one. Now we might have extra paint, which I think we will, but okay. I feel like this job is definitely going to pay pretty good. It's going to be one of those pretty good paying ones. Go fill that back up. Paint the walls here. A nice pretty pink. I would say this is really satisfying, actually. Let's go ahead and move objects. Let's get this out of the way. This kind of matches. I kind of see the matching. We'll actually put this right here. I don't think it's a bad spot. There we go. Now let's go ahead and get our paintbrush out. This is definitely looking a lot better. I like this spot's good, potentially to put, so you got this all here. That's nice. We could put something here. I'm trying to think how I can lay this room out. What it would look best with. Now granted, I know we can just stuff everything in here and kind of just call it a day, but I'm always trying to make it look a little good, so. 90% of the way done with this room. Go ahead and close this door so we can look around that. Okay. Boom. Boom. It's made 100%. Perfect. Now we can actually sell this. We get a little bit of our money back. Won't complain. Now we need to buy stuff for the baby. Task, baby cot. I think the white or the gray would look really good in here. Pastel rose, let's do that. Let's do the pastel rose. Put the baby cot right there. I can't believe it really tells me to sleep in it. I do not want to sleep in it. Colors, I think just the white is the one we want to go for. We'll put this bookshelf, I think, here. Okay. We got lily, violet, red. I think the gray might be the best fitting one here. Go with something like that. Don't really like putting that too close to all that, but like to the radiator and everything. Maybe we do something like right here. That should be fine. In a changing table. Of course, we're gonna go with the pastel and the white. Get easy access there. I feel like this is pretty good. I like that. Pretty good setup. Now we have to clean the rest of the house. We put a lot of effort into making sure that was pretty nice and clean and set up good. See, these are the kind of the oddball jobs you can kind of find yourself running into with some of these situations. Go ahead and close this door and get all up on that wall. Let's clean your walls. It's pretty bad. Say whoever had this house before, they had some fun here. What else am I missing? Can I pick you up? Can't pick you up. Do we got anything dirty back here I can't clean? Yeah, we get the window seal. That's probably what it is. And then we have the window with our special vacuum. Here we are. Close the door. Make this really simple. I feel like I'm not leveling up as fast right now. Granted, we did level up pretty fast in other things, but I assume the original levels you get off rip are usually going to be your faster ones. And that completely makes sense. I completely understand that. Got any over here that's pretty dirty. I think it looks okay. I think the rest is just the windows, if I'm not mistaken. Window 1. Just speed run that one. Got 2% dirt somewhere. I don't think it's in here. Could it potentially be back here? Don't see it. Okay, fair enough. Right here? Nope. I see it. It is on the side of this right here. There we are. That's outside. Should be good in here. Should be good here. Now we just have the main walking area. Make sure this is nice and clean. Your main hallway. I've never lived in a little house like this. I wonder if it would be pretty good. I kind of like the style of like, as soon as you come through the front door, it's kind of like the hallway. I kind of like that style. I've never really been in a lot of houses like that, to be real with you. Go ahead and clean the sides here. Like, there's a lot of things I've missed out on life, but it's okay. Can I just clean the window like this? Imagine. Just get up and personal with it. Okay, so the cleaning's done here. We just need to clean the windows. Super quick and easy. I just go for it nice and fast. Just like that. Double windows there. Should be good. Perfect. Now we've completed everything. $6,000 to do that job. That was a really good job. And a lot of money from that. Believe it or not, I think that puts us right at the mark where we can actually start to... Let's just dispose of this. I don't know why I haven't cleaned that up. The old coffee mug. Probably get rid of that too. Additional walls. Walls to knock down. Okay, well. Let's knock down some walls. Let's take out some anger. Let's see, pretty house. Is it going to be dirty? Does not look like it. Modify the room's layout. Okay, so this is the one that wants to get the wall taken out. We essentially want to make this an open door plan. So we're going to sell the doors. We need to remove this. We're not playing Thief Simulator. Could be. Could potentially be. Okay, so these need to be knocked out. Build walls, okay. When using the hammer or building wall tools, you can use the E button to highlight the walls or build or destroy. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Nice. I'm just taking the walls down one at a time. So glad I got into this field of ripping people's houses down. Now, this is why I try to set the light, because I don't know if I'm supposed to just like beat this down. And I guess so. Why not? Let's just throw it on the floor. I want to accidentally smash the countertop or something, so just be careful with that. Perfect. See now, I believe that should have been a good chunk of the walls. Okay, now we have the ones up top. Okay. I was wondering what I was missing. Oh, this should just crumble apart. Okay. Like there's still walls up though. You know what? I don't think that's what I was getting paid to do. Actually, it looks like I was. Go ahead and fully knock this guy down. Maybe if I go from the bottom, that's probably my safest bet. Yeah. If I'm breaking from the bottom, it'll just crumble apart. Just like that. New skill. Let's upgrade our hammer. Oh yeah, now we got a sledge. A nice fancy sledge. Go ahead and knock that guy down. Boom. Oh, let me not hit the light. Might not be good. This piece is just looking like it's ready to fall out. Here we go. There we are. Oh, that was really satisfying right there. This is the part of the job that's really fun, right? Beating up the house and just destroying it. Another skill already. We'll do professional hammer. Oh yeah, now we're professionals. I think that's all of it, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe I need to... Yep, that's all of this here. Now what else do I need to do? Do you have any other rooms? Paint with sleepy blue. Okay, so you need me to paint this. You don't need me to do anything in here. Close that door. In here is good as well. So my next job here is to paint sleepy blue. Sleepy blue. Buy a large tin of it. Place that right here. Get our paintbrush out. Load the roller. Okay, good. It kind of sucks as it's two different shades of blue. Sleepy blue kind of looks pretty bright, to be fair. Less paint usage. Paint 2 walls. Let's do paint 2 walls. Okay, am I missing something? How do you paint 2 walls? Maybe just like this? If we're looking... I don't know. I don't think it's the way I'm doing it, but I could be wrong. Could completely be wrong, but we're gonna keep doing it this way. There we go. I feel like the large bucket will do us pretty good. We cannot be done with the job just yet. We have a little bit more to do. Yeah, the large bucket will do us really good. I'm going to sell it afterwards just in case. Might need an extra bucket actually. Now that I think of it. It's possible. Keep trying to jump up on the bed. There we go. The only thing that sucks now is, yeah, we're too far from a bucket. Maybe we start putting the buckets in the center of the room. Might be our best bet. Grab some more paint. It's a pretty good color though. I think it matches pretty well. Make sure we get on that inside trim as well. There we go. I don't even know if this one really counts. Maybe I just painted the outside of the house, but you know, who knows? Not me. I'm just the one doing the job, you know? I'm just doing the job. That's all. A bit more paint. Grab that there. Paint the top and the bottom. Looking pretty good. Sorry for standing on your bed. I will finally clean it up afterwards. Maybe, if you're nice to me. Potentially. What else is missing? Got here. Is there any spots behind the bed? I'm thinking potentially it might be right there. Or let's move this real quick and let's see. Okay, that's good, I think. Okay, we're missing these two panels here. We didn't actually finish up painting them, so we'll finish up painting these guys and we can head out of here. Well, complete the job. $7. We'll take it. Remove. We're not playing Thief Simulator. Heard that. Complete the job. That's a 4,000 job. $4,500. $600. That one's was actually less than the baby's house room. It was a little less work, but not as bad. It's 4:02 p.m. I mean, we're doing a killer job. Student's house cleanup. I don't know if I want to do that one. I think maybe we potentially buy one of our first homes. We have 42,000. I think I don't know what the best ROI is. Maybe this one or this one, because this one's actually cheaper and it's the same amount of, I guess, I don't know what this is exactly, to be honest with you. Square foot, I believe. Yeah. Okay, we got one floor, 4 bedrooms. How much bedrooms is this one? 2 bedrooms. We're for sure gonna go with the abandoned one. Okay, let's go to it right now. Did I hear a fire? Hope that is not my house. Hope that is not my house on fire. On the left, you can see thumbnails of buyers for the time they comment on your actions. Pay attention, especially go to the top. The higher they are, the more they're willing to pay for this house. Okay. Get that cobweb out of here. Yeah, let's remove these weeds. Get out of here. Like how we're just pulling the weeds up. Why not, right? Do a little cleaning of the yard. Interesting way of doing yard work though, but I guess I can't really complain too much. It's a lot easier than having a lawnmower simulator. It'd be pretty interesting. Yeah, looks like we've gotten a fair amount of them. So sell a house is how we do the next part of this, and that's if we... Okay, so that's how we leave. Okay, right now, I don't need to technically leave just yet. We're working on this house ourselves. Now, you would think you would usually have to paint these on the outside. This does look like a wooden house, which is good. I will take faster cleaning. I think we do have another skill. Yeah, negotiation. We'll take the higher pay out of all the jobs. Just make sure we go around cleaning all of this. Our window seals need to look nice. Get the cobwebs out of them. There's cobwebs inside of my house. Okay, that's not good. We will have to... I mean, granted, we knew this is a abandoned house, so we knew it was going to be pretty dirty. Good, clean up these big patches here. There we go. Clean the windowsill here. Potentially buy a new door. If you're a person, okay. So we got cockroaches in here. That's no good. You're scared of them? I'm sorry, guys. We do have to unfortunately deal with them. Now, I wonder how I go about that. Because I have not been running into cockroaches just yet, so I personally could not really tell you exactly how to handle that. You jump up there, get a nice clean on the house. Okay, so the outside looks fairly okay. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this door. No expensive furniture in the highway or hallway. Doors. Let's look at some better doors here. Okay, I'm gonna do. Recently purchased that. Let's do a count wooden hanging door. I don't think I want that just yet. What would look nice on this house? Probably something like this. Maybe we have something a little bit cheaper, but still pretty. We have a sliding door. That one's really expensive. Well, I think a black door would look good here, but I want to go more of a white door, I think. I think a pretty basic door like this would be not bad. Let's look front door. Let's look at front doors. There we go. You will put the one with the reef on there, why not? Snowy, cool. A little red bow tie. Make sure we'll get it auto match. There we go. So now we need to beat the door in. Excuse me? Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. There you go. Okay, not bad. A cute little door. Okay, yeah. We have... Oh, this house is really bad. Okay, let's go ahead and start with disposing these guys real quick. Yeah, it's bad when you have to dispose of the actual furniture. It's okay though. Let's go deal with these cockroaches. Pull out vacuum cleaner. Okay, we're just gonna vacuum these guys up. don't know how effective this is. I will be real with you. Or if this is the right way of handling these guys, but you know, it would just create mass havoc on them. Okay, there we go. Now, this is terrible. The fridge is broken. The doors are falling off. I need a new toilet. I mean, everything is just... Does this even work? It does, maybe. Maybe it does. I don't know. What a clean house. I don't know why they're saying that to me. It's just, this is far from one. Let's go ahead and start with just completely selling all these doors. The doors are terrible. And this bed? Yeah, you gotta get out of here, buddy. Let's go ahead and clean. I mean, you know it's bad whenever there's like... It looks... I don't know what's on the roof, but there's something on the roof. It's bad. These walls are terrible. I do like the floor, though. The floor is hardwood, so we can work with that. Don't think I really need to mess with the floors too much, which is good. The floors and roof look like they're fine. They're just a little dirty. That's all. But we can fix that problem, so. Now this in here could use potentially a new tile. New look of a tile, I would say. Bathroom tile looks pretty normal for a bathroom. Granted, this does look like it has a little bit of rust. Maybe we can fix that up a little bit. What do we have? $4,000. We have to be a little sparing what we spend. That's fair, because we have a lot we have to fix. So let's just kind of watch that. The shower, acceptable. It's pretty acceptable, actually. For a regular old shower, can't complain too much about it. Window seal is kind of dirty or rusted up there, it looks like. I think we're good there. Alright, so I think we start with the... Let me finish the floors at least first. And I think we start with a refinish of... And we get all the stuff off the roof, the cobwebs in the window, clean the window seals. I think those might be acceptable. Potentially. Probably not, though. We don't need a bunch of window seals here. Okay. So I bought this for $36,000, and I need to make a good amount of money from it, because I think I'm probably going to be able to put all my $4,000 into it, if I'm not mistaken. These lights, they're really... They gotta go as well. They're not that good looking. The sink is relatively dirty. The cabinets don't even work on it. Yeah, this is pretty bad. It looks like the stove is salvageable, though. These gotta go. We're gonna sell all of these guys. Yeah. Get some cleanliness here. Potentially, maybe not. I think we're a little overhead on this one, just a little bit, but let's go ahead and start with the first room. Because this wouldn't be a house without a room, right? Let's look at some paint. Also, we have some paintings. We can make this actually look really nice. Okay. That's really cool. Let's go with... We'll paint, though. There we go. Paint. Can I see the results for paint? No. Okay. Maybe it's somewhere else. Cookbook. I did not know there's a cookbook. Okay. I can actually cook something. Maybe it potentially helps me. Married couple. No house is bought. Okay. So I can see kind of what they're looking for, or what they are. Wallpapers. Okay. Wallpapers are a little, I think, tacky in a way for some things, I would say. I won't really say for this, it's fine. or something like this potentially. So I think for our first room, we're gonna go with like, I kind of like the way this looks, the pipe plum, potentially. It looks like it could be a pretty good color for a house. Something like this. In this house, I feel like it would fit pretty well. Actually, let's move this to the center of the room. Kind of learning that now, that it's good to have that in there. I feel like this will look good here. Boom. This will for sure upgrade the house and make it look way better. Way better than what it was before. And I think I can get away with that. Yeah, I think that looks... We have brick here. Okay, interesting. Can we paint this? There we go. Get these bad boys painted up. Starting to look pretty good. We can do really good on this house. I think this is actually really fun. I'm actually enjoying this a lot. A lot more than I thought I would. And I kind of like the light theme we got going on here. We have a light floor, we got the roof, and the house is actually white. So I think this is a good combo here. I think I'm doing pretty good. There we go. Need this up here. Get this here. Looks like this might be the ending of this room, just a little bit, maybe not. Paint this up here, make this look pretty again. This is actually really good. This completely changes the way everything looks. I actually don't need to replace the window seals because they're kind of matching now, matching what we have here. Okay. Looks like it's going to take maybe potentially this whole bucket to finish this house. It's okay with that. Or finish this room at least. I should say rather. Looks pretty good. Can't complain. Getting thoroughly impressed with how this project's coming out. These two guys up here. Make this all up here. Boom. We have that. Go ahead and get these windows here cleaned up. Clean off these windows. Oh yeah, this is professional now. See, if you could theoretically learn all this in real life and apply this to a good deal, you could find yourself making a good job out of this. This is a lot of work though. It sure is. For someone that's just, you know, let me just not say it's easy, you know, it's not easy, it's far from that. Bolt this on, bolt this on. You can definitely see with our speed now, we sped this up pretty good. Bolt that up, got a radiator for some radiating. Got another one in here we could do. We got a little bit of this paint left. I think if we go in here and potentially paint the trim up here, the brick, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with getting rid of this. Oop. Okay, well, it's okay that we got a little bit there. Still got $7 worth of paint. Cool. So it's a really good room. It's looking good so far. Let's look at some beds. Okay, bed. Now, bunk bed. We could potentially think of making this. Oh, beds are expensive. At least these ones are. We can potentially think about making this a bunk bed for like a kid's room. This is entirely not a bad idea, actually. Bed with a desk. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's actually look at our buyers. I forgot how to get to buyers. Here we go. So, married couple with their mid-30s with their 3 children and a grandma. It's a big family here. Okay, we have. Okay, Lone Wolf is a tactical planner. Okay. They have no information on any of these guys. Modern stylish home. Maybe we try to tailor this house to him. I think that might not be a bad idea. Although I feel like that room pink might not just fit. I didn't really take in consideration of what our buyers are because I guess usually you would not kind of expect exactly what your buyer is. Now, granted, I know you probably do like figure like, hey, we're trying to get someone like a family home. Of course, we're gonna make them like a family home, right? A light colored bed. He wants more of a modern look. So if we go with like, need more of a modern bed. I kind of like this though. Kind of looks good for modern, or this is a pretty good modern one. Now I feel like if we go with white wood looks good for modern, or gray wood, I feel like that looks pretty good. Will this look good here though? I don't know. Like this might be a little bit of a struggle, but with how big that size of the bed is. Let's not do that big of a bed. Bed is a little big. Beds. Let's go for search again. Let's cycle through here again. We don't want the bed side, we want an actual bed. We need a single bed or something smaller that looks modern. That one might be too small right there, I would say. Bed with drawers. I mean, this one looks, I kind of like the minimal, but I have to do the minimal. I think the minimal might be the closest one to what we're kind of looking for. Double bed elegance, that looks really nice. I think a minimal one here though is what we want. Let's go with dark steel, and then let's do. I think the gray wood still looks the best here. That or the winch. I like the gray wood might look the best here though. Something like that. We got this set up. Now I need a nightstand, potentially a TV. Or would I be able to mount the TV if I put one here? Maybe a little nightstand here, potentially. Well, let's go to nightstand. Bed. What would you call it? Bedside table? There we go. Yeah. Something basic and modern looking. This one kind of looks full. Woodside cabinet, bedside. These ones look pretty modern. The left side of the bed. We'll do the left side. We'll do more of the gray wood as well. With the dark. I think the dark and the gray wood will fit good here. Okay, there's that. Nice and low to the ground. Let's look at lamps. Lights. Let's see what kind of lights. No. Bedside lamp. I don't really know exactly what they're called here. Let me just look through this actually. We don't need that. Let's look at accessories. Okay, yeah, it's probably better to go through here, so. Don't need nothing fancy like this. Let's make this really basic. I'm gonna go through and potentially, okay. This is toiletry. Okay, so we can go actually back, we can go into it more. So we don't really want office stuff. We need, is there a bedroom? Electronic equipment, entertainment, gaming. Okay, so we can actually make a gaming setup. That's kind of crazy. Other. Okay, don't think I want any of that. Hanging TV, wall-mounted TV. TV. Classic TV cabinet. TV. We got modern TV, modern TV cabinet. Well, this one looks fancy. Maybe we keep up with the gray wood with the black. I think that looks good. This thing is absolutely ginormous. It's definitely not gonna fit in here. Looks cool. Not gonna work though. Wall mounts. We got a wall mount. Only indoors. I think we can go in all of them. Wall mount TV. I need to mount that, don't I? I feel like it could look good there, but who would watch TV from the side? I don't really know. Now, granted, we could just do this here. Put this here. There we go. I like that actually. Now we have this here, and then we have our little outlet next to our bed. Pretty normal, I would say. Wall-mounted TV. Let's go ahead and mount this up nice and pretty. Okay. Boom. TV is on. We got house flippers on. Cool. Let's go with the TV remote. Go ahead and throw that down here. There we go. Pretty normal things. House for sale. Current budget is $3,800. Put it in auction. Yeah, it needs a little bit more work. So, lamp. Lamp. Is it just lamp? Okay, we could get some modern looking ones. It's kind of a cool table-side lamp. We want something really basic to go on our nightstand. Like this. It's kind of nice. These ones are pretty modern too. I'll go with one of these ones, I think. Table lamp cube. Looks really blocky and a little weird, but nonetheless, I think this could work. The light fixture here kind of does not do justice, I won't lie to you. You are kind of a little awkward. Light. Let's look at lights. Ceiling lamp variant. Need a large one. We go with dark gray again. This might be too much. That's definitely too much. Go here. Lights. Lights. Let's do. We have small ones. Do I have small ones? Okay. Maybe potentially even smaller ones. Let's see. There's some chandeliers. Interesting. Pretty nice, I would say. We don't want the fluorescent ones. They kind of are really bland. Let's do... How much are the small ones? Okay, we'll go right here for like the center of the room. Grid placement right here potentially will look good. That here, turn that on. Really clean, really basic. Clean, basic room. Maybe a rug. I feel like a rug. I think we're missing something on the floor. Definitely missing something on the floor. Pink rug square. What would that look like? No, that looks bad. I think that looks good. We need a bigger rug, I think. We need a big enough rug to cover this up. Red would not look good. We need a really basic rug, like a gray. Rug gray. $100. Okay, I don't know about that one then. Wide Persian rug. How big are you? Okay, so you're a really big rug. It's kind of would actually be pretty nice. If you ask me. Something like that, potentially. We do that. Not terrible. Basic little room. Then a dresser. We could do a dresser. Yeah, let's go to paintings. I remember there were some paintings. This one looks really cool. Just basic old pastel painting. I'll do the kind of like that color, let's say. Something like that when we walk in the room. I know I'm stacking up that side of the room a lot, so let's do something basic here. Dresser with mirror. Like anything else? Is there vanities in this game? Vanity. There are some vanities. Dresser. Wooden dresser. Like, go with the gray wood again. Wood. How good does this look? This one look. Okay, we're looking really good now. Got a little black wooden dresser. Now we need a closet. Do we have some big old, okay, linen closet? Don't need all that. We're getting pretty deep into our budget. Gotta be a little careful here. The TV did cost a lot though. And maybe one more painting. Just to fill something onto this wall here. Birds in the grass. No. Paintings of Cupid. Do something like that. Painting again. And if we do something like this. Oh, it's way too small. One's a little expensive though. Which is a large one. There we go. Something like that. Like this room's pretty complete. Really basic, but for a starter house, I would say it's pretty good. Now we have a lot of work to still do here. Like a lot. Still a lot to clean up and do in the inside of this house. It's fine. Looks like we're going to spend the majority of our time building up our first house and having fun with it, actually. A lot of fun. Let's go ahead and clean these windows off. And while we're here, we might as well just sleep. Sleep until next morning. There we go. Really simple. Now, I don't know if there's like does my character get tired or anything like that? And I feel like the only way we're going to level up our skills is actually going in and doing the missions. Which is okay. For now, we'll do this. Cleaned every window off. Okay, we should be good there. Now we got to think of a color to go with in here, and I'm thinking more of a white color or a gray. Actually, the house is gray. Maybe a white color would look really good here. Good match, keeping the house basic, modern looking, really simple. I think this room looks pretty well. Something could go here, like something really basic. 100%. Close the door. Go ahead and get another radiator in here. Now, everywhere we can place a radiator, I think I'm just going to go ahead and buy one. So we don't have to worry about this potentially. Here we go. Now I need to sink and stuff in here. Let's go ahead and assemble this. Really simple. Get this one here to assemble. Assemble this one up. Perfect. Now we're good here on the radiators. Go ahead and add the appliances. We need a toilet and a sink. Let's go with something basic. Toilet. Oh, that's pretty cool. These are like pretty modern, I would say. I don't know if they do work as a cabinet. Standard. Maybe we keep all the wood in here. The gray wood we're doing. With a dark gray. Dark gray. Assemble. Okay, put that in. Put that in. Put that in. That on top. Really nice, really nice. See? We definitely want the modern style. Kind of like these ones we were sticking with. So we'll stick to the wood cabinets. We'll keep the gray wood like we have with the dark gray. Shining really bright on there. Let's just look. Let's go with the white handles. Actually, I kind of like the gray handles. Gray. Okay, this will look really good. The only thing I worry about is, does it really match that one? I think it will. I don't know if I see the other half of this. Did I just pay $100 something for one that doesn't look like it's fully on there? Potentially. Maybe it just comes along when we start building it fully. Okay, there we go. That matches. I like that. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Now we got every piece of appliance in this house is basically kind of modernized. We do need a stove and some countertops here. Painting the room. That one should be easy. Let's finish this bathroom off. Do that. And let's go ahead and get finished for these tiles. Let's get some new tiles. Bathroom. We don't need that. Accessories. Nope. Nope. Under walls. Let me click walls. All tiles. Let's go with maybe a light gray. Let's see. Brick, tread plate, ceramic tiles, white walls. Ooh, some of these are really expensive. I wonder if this is just the whole bathroom. No, they're tiles. Actually, I'm gonna lay these down. That's what it is. I'm for sure gonna lay these down. Okay. So I guess we're gonna learn how to lay tile. I feel like just going white ears, the safe pick. Can't ever go wrong with it. Tiling is actually not available yet for me. Okay. So we're just gonna deal with this pretty ugly looking bathroom, but nonetheless, I guess what can you do? What I could do is actually just paint these walls white and keep the tile on the floor. I think that's what I'm gonna do. A little tacky, but we're gonna do it. Let's go to paint on white. Paint white. Let's see. White tiles, white tiles. Concrete. We can't do concrete right now either. Or panels, I don't think. Okay, I don't think we can do this. Any of those. White. Snow white. That's the only white we have? Just regular white and then snow white. Snow white for sure gives that modern look. Buy a big bucket of that. Get this fixed up. Got that. Got that. Really nice. Well, if you guys have made it this far and you're still not asleep, I hope this video has been pretty interesting to you. Nonetheless, you get to watch me recreate homes. Whether that's good for the good or bad, I don't know, but we are painting a home up, making it nice, pretty, turning it into what I think is a pretty nice home. Like I'm doing a fair job. There we go. Good. Okay, so we do level up from doing this. Okay, cool. So this is not without purpose. Faster painting. Okay, cool. I'll speed up things pretty fast. Oh yeah, this is getting a lot faster. This large bucket will for sure be used up. We'll have to buy another one because we are going to kind of finish a lot of this off with this anyways, so. I know. Pretty lame. We're doing all white, but... Or snow white, sorry. Paid the premium for this. Like I've gotten this house pretty good looking so far though. We do this and then we make some dark appliances. It should look pretty good. It's a pretty good vibe. Maybe this one will actually finish up this area here. Potentially. Looking like we're getting down to the bottom of the bucket. That. Make that portion there. I know it's gonna be looking ugly on the outside if I don't know if this does anything if I do that, but I'm for sure handling it, so looks like we're down to the bottom. Everything here looks okay. Ink on the brick here. Go ahead and do this one white. Got that here. Definitely gonna need another bucket of it. Which is okay. Kind of actually surprised how much paint's still in here. I feel like this is pretty modern to have kind of what, I mean, just the white paint everywhere is not terrible. Especially in most of the modern stuff now, they kind of use the wood going towards the tile stuff anyways, so I guess it kind of sucks, right? But we'll just act like nothing happened. Just keep going. So like I would like to keep this like wall panel over here. Is that all of it? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. Don't need to scrub my walls just yet. Okay. So we're definitely gonna need another bucket of white paint. We can go ahead and do that. Looking good in there. Floors. Can't really do anything about them, but they look pretty good. Okay, we got some coat hangers there. Let's buy another thing. Let's buy a small one of the white. Hopefully this is enough. If not, we'll have to buy another small one. It's going really fast, Oli. Okay. Didn't think that went through as much. Okay. Paint that guy. Okay. Might be able to pull this off. Might be really close. I won't lie to you. Yeah, we're definitely going to need at least another small bucket. Okay. Goes the end of that bucket. Alright, we can dispose of it. One more small one. Fill it up. That's good that we, like, if we don't use all the bucket, we can kind of just sell it, because technically, I guess in real life you would just take this with you, right? You wouldn't sell it empty or half-used bucket, but you would have half-used bucket to use on another project or something small, right? So this works out. Okay, that's all clean. That's all clean. It looks really nice. We just need to actually go in and make this look better, because it looks really bland right now. And I get that. It definitely does. I agree. Now, I think this floor could use definitely a deeper clean, but I guess the tiles are too stained up, which is fair, I guess. These lights gotta go. Remove. That's okay. We need lights in everywhere in this house. Go ahead and go with lights. We'll keep the same style we got going on here. Light. If I can spell. We'll do, I think I did the A variant, and we'll just keep them dark gray. I think flush right here would be flush against the wall. Line it up with the door. Just like that. I think that would look good. And then we'll go flush against this door here. And we'll bring that out to kind of go flush. Let me make sure I get flush against the door. Pretty straight. Say right about here would look pretty even. I could probably go over a smidge. Just like that. Now if we turn lights on in here. There we go. We got a really good modern fill coming here. We'll do the same thing in here. Buy a small one to go in the kitchen, because The kitchen is not as big, and same thing with the bathroom. Is that in the center of the room? I think it looks pretty good. And in here, I think it also looks pretty good. Turn that on. Okay. Looks really good. Starting to get a really good feel here. For the bathroom, what can we do here to make it even more stylish? A mirror, of course. What would a bathroom be without a mirror? Miro? No mirror. Let's get, I think a basic mirror would do good. I don't really know. Mirror Lamont. Okay, I think that's relatively good. Just kind of right next to the light switch. Looks a little weird, but that should be fine, I would say. I think it looks okay in here. Probably should have went with a dark trim on the mirror, but I feel like this is okay. Got you with that. Let's look at bathroom fixtures. We definitely cannot get a jacuzzi. Yeah, let's not get that one. The showers are good. I think just decoration, right? No. Oh, let's go to. Go with a mini plant. Go with a mini plant since we've gotten a lot of things here. Is like I can't put it in the windowsill. Well, that's crazy. That'd be a perfect spot for it. A nice little plant in the windowsill. Ooh, sorry, I had a sneeze. Did not want to make that nice and loud for you guys. Let's do a couch. A couch. Couch. Modern. Perfect. I like the slim dark. I kind of like these as well. And this one's nice for the modern, but I think this couch right here is going to look really good here. Let's keep the dark gray like we've been doing with the black wood. For the couch, how do we want to set this up? Don't necessarily have a lot of room in here, to be real with you. I think we want something smaller. I think we need something smaller, sadly. We do need a smaller couch. Maybe these ones are smaller. Gray. Gray with the black. How much smaller of a couch is this? Not by a lot. If it even is. I don't know. I don't know if we could do that. Furniture. Let's look through the furniture and see what we got here. Dining tables are always pretty good. Always look really nice. Can go. The kitchen sets can be pretty cool. Looks really nice. It just takes up a lot of room. Considering we still need a fridge and stuff. Pretty important things here. I need to find an actual piece of furniture that I could use. Small couch. Here's a small one. Small dark couch. Dark gray, black. Like our only option really is to put a couch right here, but we want a TV. We had to kind of. It's gonna be really hard, actually. Unless we just did what we were planning to do before. Back it right against the radiator. Don't really know how pretty that would look. Something like this. Right there. It's really cramped in here. To be honest, I could take out this wall and move the kitchen even smaller, but I don't think I want to do that. TV. TV stand. 1 second. TV. Gray wood with black. How big is this? Pretty decent size, I won't lie to you. I was thinking potentially maybe going right here with it. But there's not like a really small TV stand, to be real. It's looking like I kind of gotta go like this. Which we can for sure do that. I think that's fine. And I think we don't put a door on the kitchen. Actually, I don't know if the game considers that not a room anymore. I don't know if that really affects anything, but we will just hope it doesn't. Okay, so we definitely need a door frame. Door frame would look good. Or would the doors come with the door frame? Let's see. Door. Looks like some of them do. We want inside doors. We don't really want interior. There we go. Okay, no, definitely not. Garage door, no. Doors. Don't want that. We want. Looks like a basic normal door, I hope. A single door. I think the single doors are definitely what we want. Bathroom door. Like that, and I think we do. What color do we do? Glass? No, I don't think we do glass. I think we do like a. I think the dark wood just looks all around better. Like, should we do dark all the way through? With the white handles? Here's at the bottom, we have another one here. I think this one's a pretty normal looking, like, fancy door. One problem is it doesn't fit that. Okay, so we need like an actual, that's a 2. door. So the wardrobe once fit the regular doors. It's not about the height that I don't need. I have the height. I don't think I need a double door. Definitely don't. Like that would be fine. We'll do light on that. We do need the back door. We had a back door here before. That looks really good. I'm okay with that. It's not a sliding door, but actually, I don't really like that. I don't like the fact it's not a sliding door. It sounds good, sliding door. These are massive. I can't do that. Way too big of a door, unless we replace the window. Door. Sliding. I don't want a double door. That's my problem. Sliding door, Robin. How big is this? Too big. Sliding door. I think it's just still too big. It's just gonna take out that. So I think we gotta go regular door. Outside door. Door. Exterior door. Like the searching system's pretty good. I should definitely use this more, to be honest with you. Doors. I just want to see. Like, we definitely don't need a double door there. And I definitely don't need none of that. We don't need the interior doors are just really small. These are just really small. I definitely interior bathroom door. I mean, these are looks like the bigger doors that I was speaking of, but how far does it stick out if I do that right here? Should just be normal, correct? Yeah, looks normal to me. Normal door you would see. Christmas door, glass on the door. Did I buy this one? I did. What does this one look like? More wood. Okay. So now I need a bathroom door. I think this one would do good. Does that one kind of look like it? It needs to be a little darker. You know, if we just do it all the way across. Like this color. But then again, I don't know how I feel about the frame. Let's see what this looks like. Like that. Should be fine in here, yeah. Very bland and basic in the bathroom, but I don't think there's really much to the bathroom that you can get a hold of. Let's do T. TV. Let's see what the TVs we can get. The Rame TV. I think we just want the generic TV. Like there should be fine. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, well, just actually let's just turn the TV off. The filler. That should be fine. Couch looks fine. Now we need a little bit of decorations on our wall. Decorations we could use potentially not a fireplace. We definitely don't want a fireplace. That's kind of a cool wall or clock. Maybe we just go with a very basic one. I kind of like this one. This gives like a rustic feel to it. Gray oak. No. I don't really think I should really change the wood on this one. I think that little wood flare adds a little to it. Actually. Actually, it would look good if I had some. Maybe even this here, matching the door here. Yeah, I think that looks relatively fine. So when you come in, of course, whose house doesn't have like a nice little clock? We can add some more decorations here. Ceiling decorations. No, we really don't need pipes. Ceiling wire. Does this glow? Nope. I don't think so. Little fireplace. We could do like a little one potentially. What does this look like? Too big. It's gonna take up room for the door. I prefer not to have that here. Hanging decorations. We can go with something basic. Wall chains? I don't know about that one. Don't feel like I'm really wanting to hang that up on my wall. Inspiration board. I don't have an inspiration board? Okay, cool. Like something brush movement looks pretty cool. So does this. How big are you? Ooh, here it is. Massive. Okay, I cannot do that. Even that's really big. What about you, Mr. Small Guy? Oh, you're definitely not even small either. Yeah. We need to go with something a little smaller, guys. That's a little too big. Like I want something with a little bit of color just to add to the walls because the walls are a little just white, right? So we want something, even like something dark here would be pretty cool. Like this, maybe? And go with the silver. I think that would look. That looks good, but I feel like that's even then, that's not small. That's too small now. Like we just need the size up. Medium. Something like that there. And then something small here. We need something small to follow that up. Small and basic. Red square. I don't think I want the red square. I think the blue might fit better here. Do something like small here and just line these up. Perfect. And I think now something long here would look good. Just like this. Looks okay. I don't think it's my best work at all, but I think it looks okay. Add some depth to the walls here. Oh, I could for sure use coffee table. Do we have a little coffee table, a little modern one we could put in? There's the signature coffee table. There's the Odoo. Coffee tables are a little expensive, some of these ones. dark one looks pretty good. Too big. I need something smaller. What do you look like? A little round guy. Looks like it's probably our best choice for this area. Do something like this. Off to the side just slightly. Like out of the way just a little bit. Just like that. That should be fine. Now let's also get none other than a lamp for our living room. A little small lamp out of the way could be pretty good. And I'm thinking we want these in our kitchen. Just like this. This will always look good in the kitchen. Actually, we need to wait on that. We are having a grand time over here decorating our house. Lights. Let's go with something really simple. Something that could be on the ground would be really nice, and that's basic. Kind of like the chandelier here. I like this though here, but this kind of looks a little too generic-y. That makes sense. Too basic. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if light like that will really work. Let's go. It's a dark light there. Okay. Like going with the ceiling fan here is just kind of not a bad idea at all. Get rid of that. Put that here. Put the modern light in the kitchen, modern light in the bathroom, and then more of a modern one in the room as well. That's fine. Like that would definitely look good. Walk in, it's looking pretty nice. Got the little TV we can turn on too. Of course, it looks good. One of the main bedrooms, or the main bedroom, looks really nice. Got a little bit in here, nothing too crazy. Could use a dresser right here, or like a wardrobe. Do we have a long ways wardrobe? Corner wardrobe. Want something more like long. It's ideally what I want. Not necessarily something super tall. Could go like flush with them, like with that right there. Or we could put this like right here as well. That kind of covers up the painting here. I think we did a different color on this one. Gray wood, that's what we did in here. That's what it was. It's fine. Little off centers, not gonna hurt anybody. Let's go with a really basic plant. What happened to my little guys here? I had little plants. We definitely had some little ones. Next, book the rare plants. We don't want to actually. Aesthetically, this looks good to have some stuff in here like this. Decorations, plants. Yeah, so I think going through those is not as good as just having like me go through these single-handedly. Like these ones would be too much. We can't even put these in the windows. Yo, this looks so good here. But we can. It's like hanging off the edge though. I don't really like that. It'd be like a mighty giant to go up there and get that. The little guy could work though. Like this right here. That's perfectly fine. Actually, probably look better here. Just like that. Can't complain. This is looking good in that room. Done really good in there. Bathroom's really basic. But people don't spend the majority of their time in the bathroom anyways, so it's okay. Looks like a kitchen. Okay, so we'll go electronic equipment, bathroom, entertainment. Okay, no. Fridge. Let's do built-in fridge. Okay, so there's gotta be more. We definitely have to have more here. Something that's not too crazy. Accessories. Let's go to kitchen. Okay, it's looking like we just got a bunch of basic stuff. I need actual kitchen appliances. Furniture for outside. We didn't even think about decorating outside. It's okay though. So we do have a... Okay, so we do have some of the... refrigerator. Well, that's pretty cool. Got the dinosaur magnets on there. Okay, so these are a little expensive. Kind of like... It's really basic. This one's really basic too. Can't go with something sleek and simple, right? Just like that. Put our stove off to the... We'll leave it there for now. And we need to get countertop, counter. Counter. Count. Cab. I'm gonna need a sink. Kitchen. Kitchen sink. Kitchen. Let's just look at kitchen. Maybe kitchen stuff will just make this easy for me. This is an island, but I actually don't need an island. 2,000. That sounds pretty ridiculous, some of this stuff here. Okay, we can go with one of these. One of these are really nice. It comes with a sink and that. Okay. We can for sure do that. Dark gray, cool. Gray oak. We can go matching here. With the range here. Oh yeah, this will work perfect. I assume. I hope. Hope it fits. It does. It fits actually super perfect. Okay, that's so great. And then we'll put this little stove vac up here as well, like how it's supposed to be. This is looking phenomenal. Now we need a back door. It looks like we're gonna have door. Back door. Is there a back door? Doors. Doors. Doors, height. Interior, internal doors. We do not need internal doors. We need an outside door. Nor do we need a front door. I guess a single door would do the same. Really wish we could have done this the sliding doors, but I don't think we can. And we don't want the jumbo doors. I don't think they look as good. I think something like this is just what we gotta go with. And we gotta be content with having this like this. Oh, sledgehammer. That's better. I like it better than it turning into here, so that should be fine. Completely fine. It's just the only thing is we need to paint this. But then we have some extra paint. And there is our complete house. Now, I do know it said something about taking pictures of the house, so let's definitely do that. Let's go ahead and take pictures of this right here. We get back some here. This. Okay. We'll get from this angle here. This will be pretty good. Should we keep this kind of closed? Another angle from here. Make sure we'll get another one from here as well with the door closed. Should look really good. Okay. So I think we're able to sell this house now. I think it looks really good. I like that. And then potentially side profile of the house. Go around to the out back. Get a back photo. We'll get one of each side just so people can know. This is a good practice for anyone that is selling a house. Make sure you got as many pictures as you can. The better your listings look on anything you do when you're selling, it's going to help you out a lot. So let's sell this house. You've been working for 1 hour and 19 minutes on this house. We spent a majority of this video building a home. I'm okay with that. So we bought the house for $37,692. Let's see, actually, before we do that, let's actually contact some of our buyers if we could potentially do that. Galleries, photo from camera. Okay, maybe we go to turn to office. Let's go to office real quick. Like, we go to our office and then we can add the pictures potentially to our listing for our house. We can probably get a better deal. It's crazy to think we live in that nice of a house and we don't even have like that nice of a house to us, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, can we update the listing potentially? Large plot. I didn't even think about that. We could have potentially just made the house bigger. But let's see. Gallery, open photo folder. Yeah, let's not do that. That's actually my photos on my desktop. Okay. So let's go to our property. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember if it said we could. Let's go back to the office. I gotta pay attention a little bit more on that. I know I can go ahead and sell the house, and I don't really know how to contact the people here, so let's see if we can do this from the computer again. I forgot to do that. So we'll go see if we can contact the people. We don't have to reset house. We're for sure not doing that. For purchase. All these ones are for purchase. This one's a decorated house. This one's already decorated up. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if it's just like dirty or something. This one has chains on it. Okay. Make house. Cool. The one to flip. The house that is hiding something. Okay, so all these have kind of like mystery stone. Room for enchantments. Reef cottage. That's really cool. House on the moon. Wow. House on the moon is actually cheaper than the museum or the castle. Well, let's go to our house. Let's go ahead and sell it. Let's see how much we can potentially get out of this. If any at all. But we should be able to get something good out of it, I think. Buyers, nope. Let's go ahead and go put on auction. So we get someone 42, 43, 44. Okay. This house is very clean. Cool. 46. Nice. So we're going to make a $7,000 profit. Okay, so my best offer is that 47.9. I feel like a $7,000 profit is pretty good. And like anyone would be happy with this. Like, of course, but I did spend an hour. Yeah, I think. So our main guy we were going for didn't even want the house that much. We did not do that good. He had a sauna. Okay, so look. Private space only for subs. No place for his magazines. There's TV in there. Interesting. Oh, we'll take his offer. That was our first sale. Alpha male. What happens in the cave stays in the cave. Oh, nice. That was a good achievement. I feel like that was okay. I feel like we could have made more. Well, the alpha male was buying our pink house. So, we bought our pink home. Our office definitely needs to be renovated. It is disgusting compared to what we just had. So I'm pretty sure there's... Okay, no. Just the mat's dirty. Got it. Heard that. Buy radiator right there. Well, this is house flippers. I feel like we did a pretty good job on actually flipping one of our first house. And, you know, almost $8,000 profit is really good. That would be really acceptable in real life. In the video game, it might not be that good. I'll be honest with you. But I had fun doing it, and I hope that you guys are either asleep by now or you guys made it this far. If you have, we would greatly appreciate the subscribe button and also that like button to let me know you like this type of content. But yeah, without further ado, this is house flipping, and I'll see you guys in the next one.